Hello, I know there's nobody there yet because I've only just gone live, but I'm going to say hello now in case you're watching this later. So here we go, this is my third live stream of the week. I'm quite enjoying doing these. I'm just kind of, I can't talk as usual, but I'm just messing about in the studio, and if people want to watch me, then feel free to watch me. So, not entirely sure what I'm going to do today. I've got a few ideas of stuff I want to do, which is working on some new bits. But first thing I will do is I will get the thing correct that I got wrong yesterday. So I'll just wait and see if we get a few people watching, and then I will do that proper thing in a bit. I might just have a bit of a jam today and just see if I can get some new tracks going. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, I'll start with the bit that I was going to, which I totally stuffed up yesterday. Well, I didn't stuff it up, but it went wrong, which was showing how to get... Hang on, let me turn my heater off because I'm bloody boiling. So yes, how to get stuff from the Deluge into Ableton Live. Yes, I know it's not called Ableton. I'm in a bit of a daft mood today. Right, let's just get a new set loaded in on Ableton. And I think compared to yesterday, so far, things do appear to be working better than yesterday. Although having said that, I would have been live about half an hour ago, but I spent half an hour trying to get a verification code for some reason to be able to go to do a live stream, which I kept getting an error message on. Tried loads of different phone numbers, and then realised I was trying to sign into not my normal account. So there you go. Right, okay. So let's get the bit that I got totally wrong yesterday, first of all. So what we're basically doing is, let's get on the Deluge screen, and what's going to annoy me is that camera's not straight. Is that better? OCD. Anyway, right, I'm going to keep this pretty simple. Well, let's do a 909 today for a change. Right, so let's say I'm writing a song and I want all my separate elements to get them into some sort of audio file, put them into Ableton Live, so I can then probably do some more arrangement and mixing and so on. So I would generally, this is the way I would do it. I would create each element of my drums on a separate track. So there is my kick. So there's a snare on there. Oh, no, not there and there. And we'll just have some hi-hats on there, and then I'm just going to stick a rough bass line. Right, so there's my amazing song, which is pretty much the same amazing song as I made yesterday when this went wrong. So first thing I'm going to do is we want to get that into the arranger mode, because you've got to do that bit first. Two ways of doing that. We can just kind of put the instances of them in here. What I generally like to do is record it. So go to record to arranger. So I'm going to build each element up separately. So what we're going to do is shift record. First track will start playing. And straight away it's gone dodge because it's saying there's something up with my card. Oh, flipping out. Right, I'm just going to... Great start again. Let's turn it off and on again. God, should be alright. Right, let's try that again. Let's waz them in quickly. That'll do. Whatever. Kick drum. I don't particularly matter which sounds we use. Hi-hat. And my dodgy bass line. Right, let's try that again. So, shift record. Oh, it doesn't like my card today. Oh, flipping it, right. I know, it shouldn't be this difficult to import some flipping audio, really. I'm not selling the deluge well, am I? Well, I mean, I did this earlier and it was perfect. Right, let's just clean the card a bit. Let's try it one more time. Right. Kit. Snare drum. Right, before I do everything else, I'm going to check that works. Yeah, it works because I was doing it wrong last time. Pressing the wrong. There's two. This is the problem sometimes with deluge. There's almost too many combinations of things. It was record and song, not shift and record. That's why I went wrong yesterday. Right. Okay, we're back on track. I know what I'm doing. Honestly. Let's just get some random hi-hats in. Bass. Right, there we go. So, we're going to record that to Arranger. So, we go record and song. I'll let that play through twice. I'll bring the snare in. Hi-hats. And then the bass, I'll let it play through a couple of times. Okay, so that is now in my arrangement there. Okay, so we'll just quickly play that back. Okay. Sorted. Right, so what we've now got to do is, and this is where it went wrong yesterday, because there are different combinations of buttons you can press to resample. To get everything to line up nice and neatly, if you're exporting it to Ableton Live or any other DAW, what you need to do is you're going to press record and play. So first of all, I was going to mute those three, and we're going to do one track at a time. And the easy way to do it to make sure it kind of starts and stops at exactly the correct time is press record and play. As soon as you've done that, press record and play again, and it will stop recording right at the end. Okay, so record and play. You see they'll flash like that. It's saying card. I don't know if it's going to do it or not. And if you do it again, you'll see it'll flash one there. And then it will stop at the end. Okay. I think it's crashed my thing again. Right, I am having some SD card issues. So, this does happen. Hi, Stefano. Now, this is what... I've used this SD card for quite a while. And what I do is I have it all backed up on my laptop. What I also do is sellotaped to the side of my deluge, just here, I have a spare one. So if this happened when I was out doing a gig, and this is basically a copy of what was on the other SD card, I can quickly get it off if I can get the sellotape off, and we'll use this one. Okay, so there we go. Always carry a spare with you. I'm not entirely sure what's cracking off with that other one. So, you can bugger off over there. Let's try this one. So we'll do the same thing. I'll keep this one a little bit more simple. I'll just do 2 tracks because the principle is the same, whatever number of tracks we have. Because I'm sure you don't want to see me doing this bloody thing again. Right, we'll just do a kick and a snare. Okay. Right, so record that into Arranger. We'll do a few bars of that. Bring the snare in. Okay, so we've now got that in our arrangement. Cool. So we're going to record the kick first, going to resample that first. So we're going to press record and play, and then as soon as it started, press record and play again, then it will stop immediately at the end. So record and play, press that again, you'll see it flashes 1 there, and then when it gets to the end it will stop. Okay, now we're going to do exactly the same thing then with the second track. Obviously we're going to have some silence on this bit and then it will start recording from there, but the same thing, record and play, as soon as it started, record and play again. Okay, and we're done. So let's turn that off. Get that SD card out, which is really difficult with my... I've got it positioned. So SD card, which is here. Just going to stick that into the laptop. Okay, we'll take it over to that screen. So, if we open up the samples folder, we want to find the folder that says resample. Okay, and then we've got various recordings in here. I didn't realise there were all that many in here. So it's basically going to be, you can see it's got date modified here. Usually the ones that are new don't have the date thing in because it doesn't date stamp it. I'm not entirely sure why. But anyway, it will be these two, okay, the last two that we did. Because it just gives it a recording of the next number on. It doesn't name it as anything. Okay, so if we grab those two, I'm just going to put this over here. We're going to drag them into Ableton Live while holding down Control. It will create the 2 tracks for us. Hopefully. Okay, or not. See, this is why I don't use hardware. Why I only use hardware when I play live, because, yeah, computers are a pain in the arse. Particularly mine. Oh dear, that's not looking good. Oh, it's doing it. Is it doing it? Okay, it's brought them in, but it's not put them on separate tracks. But that doesn't matter. Right, BPM is 120, because that's what I recorded it at on the Deluge. What you got to make sure is that Ableton doesn't warp it, first of all, because it may just do some weird stuff. So if we just drag all these right to the beginning, they should line up. Okay, so you can see each clip is... let's create a new track. You can see each clip is exactly the same length, because that's how we recorded it out of the Deluge. And we're looking pretty good, I think. Let's give it a play. Oh, hang on. Reroute the audio. And that's how you do it, finally. If we put the metronome on, you'll see it's bang on. Okay, so that is it, how we get audio from the Deluge into here. It's a very, very lengthy process. If you've got a full track, you know, that's you've got to kind of resample and re-record every little bit separately. It's not an easy process. It's something that could certainly be improved on. Because yes, as much as you could mix in the Deluge, it's not something I would particularly do. I would want to bring it into Ableton Live and probably add some elements from Live as well to go into there. But anyway, that's how to do it, which kind of didn't go perfectly well, but went a hell of a lot better than yesterday anyway. So that's that bit sorted. So what shall we do now?